Novak Djokovic, Nole, it's a pleasure to have you in Boris' show. It's match point Becker, as you know, maybe. I have to ask you first, what is this all about, Schatzi line and all these German things? You used to say also when he was your coach.
Well, that's how, if I may say, that's how he calls Lily, right? So that was a little joke because when we started working, I heard him say the Schatzelein so many times. I was like, what's going on? I know what's Schatzi, because I grew up in Germany, so I know a few words in German. So we like that kind of expression, and so we just kept on calling each other like that, even up to today.
On a personal note, I am very happy to see you play tennis again. Tennis is not the same without you.
Thank you.
How was it for you, and how do you feel now after 3 matches of best of 5?
Well, it feels great. It feels great speaking to you guys, being here in one of the 4 biggest events in the world. It's been 6 months. It's quite a long time, I must say, because I was never absent from the tour more than a month. So this was a major injury. It took time. I'm still not 100%, but I'm getting there, and it feels like every match I'm getting into the groove more, and I feel like I'm playing better. I'm feeling more comfortable in competitive play. One thing is to play practice sets before the tournament. The other thing is to hear the score, crowd, pressure, nerves kick in, all these different things. So I take it day by day, obviously, and then I faced a little bit of physical difficulties yesterday with my hip and so forth.
How is it?
Well, it's okay now. Thankfully, it was just one of these things, I guess, that surfaces after such a long time of not competing. And it's first time for me. That's why it was surprising. But I guess all these minor issues you have to deal with on some level.
Of course, we watch your practice and commentate your matches. The different motion for the serve.
Yeah.
We recognize the speed is the same. So how did come this idea, and how does it work for you personally?
Well, first of all, in terms of the speed, I'm hoping, and I believe that my speed will go up once I get comfortable with that, with the new motion. Now, the other advantages of this motion, I feel like it's obviously number one is because of my elbow. Boris knows, I've been carrying this injury for the last couple of years, actually 2 years, since January 2016. And I played with it, and I was trying to deal with it on some levels, but unfortunately the worse it got, the more compensation I made with my serve. And all of a sudden,
from a German point of view, we would have loved to see you play Zverev tomorrow night. Obviously, you play against the Korean Chang. Did you see that match yesterday? What do you make of it?
I saw it, and I thought Zverev was going to win. I mean, he looked like a better player for first three sets, clearly. Obviously, he's experience playing on a Grand Slam is not maybe still at that level where maybe he knows how to balance the intensity, I guess, of play, because playing best of 5, as you know, Boris, is quite different, and Grand Slam, big expectations from yourself, from everyone. He's number 4 of the world. He had an amazing year last year, beating me in Rome finals, beating Federer a couple of times, so he was in a great form, and obviously there's a lot of pressure on his back, and but he's still young, I'm sure he's gonna bounce back. And he's going to have a bright future because he's very committed to this sport. He's a nice guy. He's a great big serve, great talent, moves well for his height. So we're going to see a lot of him in the future. Chang, he won next gen finals in Milano. Also someone that is in form, and someone that I think is considered as probably one of the most disciplined guys on the tour. He doesn't speak much. He's very quiet, very respectful, and just works hard, and just has good ethics and good approach to sports. I mean, and it was an amazing win for him yesterday. I think a first top 10 win. So he's not going to have anything to lose against me. So I'm hoping that I can start off with a good intensity and just keep consistent play throughout the match.
Okay, so first of all, I have to underline what Boris said. It's so good to have you back.
Yes.
Me personally, I want to hear more langsam, Füße, Schatzelein, all this. Good luck for the rest of the tournament. It's really good to have you back. Thanks a lot.
Dankeschön, viel Spaß.
Alles Gute.
Alles Gute.
Er kann super Deutsch, und ich habe Angie Kerber getroffen. Hören wir uns kurz an.